2, 3. Hi, I'm Millie, and today I'm going to show you a really cozy, hearty dish. It's a cheesy polenta with Cajun spiced prawns, and it's really good for these chilly nights. I'm just going to start with a couple of tablespoons of oil, and then I'm going to add chorizo, which I've just taken out of its case and crumbled up a little bit. Half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and I'm just going to give that a couple of minutes until it's crisped up and all the fat from the chorizo is rendered out. If you crumble it up, you get all those lovely crispy edges, and it cooks a lot quicker. And then we'll sieve it and keep that really flavoured, beautiful oil for later on. I am going to chop up some celery. This looks good, smelling good, getting nice and crispy. So I'm just going to sieve that into a heat-proof bowl. You don't need to clean the pan because we're going to go straight in there again. And I'm going to add another couple of tablespoons of oil, going with my onions, my celery. Give that a minute. I'm going to season it with some salt, a little black pepper, and then I am going to crush in a few cloves of garlic, the green peppers, and the garlic. And lastly, I'm going to add the Cajun spice, about 3 teaspoons. Okay, this is looking good. Everything's looking soft and a little sweet. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of sugar. I'm going to put the chorizo back in, reserving the oil for later. Ooh, so colourful. And then we'll add some tin plum tomatoes. Give that a good stir. And then we're just going to add a little bit of water. You can see this is reduced and it's got nice and deep and rich, so I'm going to add my cream into there, and I'm going to add some chives, and then I'll just kind of keep that on a low heat. For the polenta, I'm going to add some water. I'm going to add some fish stock. I'm going to add all that milk and the butter. I'm just going to season that ready for my polenta. I'm just gonna grate some cheese. So I've got a block of Gruyere here. It's a really sort of sweet, nutty, rich cheese, which is gonna really sort of stand up in this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna prep my prawns. I have bought prawns that have already been shelled, but if you do get the nice big prawns with the heads on and the shells on, then you can make a very delicious stock. I'm just gonna have a little of that Cajun spice mix, and I'll add a little bit more black pepper, and I'll add a tiny bit more salt. I love how it comes together so quickly, actually, and it's a real, like, you can sort of plonk it all on the table and everybody help themselves, and it's just easy. Add a little bit of oil. When that oil is nice and hot, we're just gonna add the prawns, give them a bit of room. These are only going to need a few minutes. Whilst those prawns are in there, I'm going to start gently whisking in my polenta. It's like a little bit at a time. And this is quick cook polenta, so it really takes like 3 to 5 minutes. This is what I mean about it coming together so quick. It will clump together. If you don't whisk it, it will clump together. Give those prawns a little stir. Oh, I can't tell you how good it smells. So as soon as those prawns sort of lose their translucency and start going pink, you know you're only about a minute off. And you can see this polenta has gone from a sort of soupy consistency to bubbling up. It's getting nice and thick, and we'll be ready to serve in a couple of minutes. And we are ready just to whisk in that beautiful cheese. Prawns are ready. I'm ready to plate. So just going to pour some of that polenta out onto the plate. Oof. And then lots of that creamy tomato chorizo sauce. Load up the prawns on top. And then we're going to finish with a drizzle of that chorizo oil. It's a lovely contrast on that polenta. And then chives just on the top, just to freshen it all up. There you go, you've got soft, cheesy, rich polenta with a beautiful chorizo spiced Cajun prawns. This is the perfect kind of dish to sort of curl up on the sofa and eat in a bowl. I'm gonna dig in. This is actually a little bit too much for one person, so Chaya, come. Toby, do you wanna dig in? I know you do.
I love this oil.
Yeah, I needed some of that.
It's oil from frying off the tree though. Oh my God, I'm going in again. Delicious?
It's amazing. That's so good.
It's tasty, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not too much for one person. You smashed it, that was awesome. The prawns are cooked to perfection.
This is actually perfect for winter. It's so comforting.
Isn't it?
It like literally like warms the whole way through.
It does. It's like a
The
hug,
little
isn't
kick
it?
goes all the way down.
Delicious.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Cool, done.
Back to do my job now.
Thank you so much for watching. The recipe is down below. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.